welcome back to my channel. Today on Crafts for Kids, we'll be making our own homemade scrunchies. And the best thing about them is you don't even have to sew. Today I have my sister Carly helping me. Hi! So what you will need is glue gun and glue sticks. You also need some fabric. I have a bunch of different colors here.
And you don't have to pick our colors. You can do any of them.
Any that you want. Elastic, tape measure or rulers, and some scissors. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to take our fabric, and I already cut mine, but what you're going to do is on your tape measure or ruler, you're going to measure to 22 and then put it down, mark it, and then cut it. And then you're going to mark 4.5 on here. And then put it up, and then mark it, and again, cut. Okay, so now that we got our fabric, let's start. Okay, so now we're going to need our hot glue gun. We're going to flip this over, and first thing we're going to do is glue the edge. So go ahead, glue the edge. And then quick before it dries, you're going to fold it over. And you're going to do that on both sides. Just fold it over.
How small? How big?
Okay, so Carly is having a little difficulty doing hers, so I'm going to help her, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so remember to do both sides. So, just turn it, and then do this side. Okay, once you're done with that, you are going to glue these ends and then fold them over. So I'm going to do that. This part is optional, but I find it easier to do this because if I don't, then the ends will kind of fray up, and I don't want that. So you don't need to do it, but I think it looks better that way. We're also going to do this end. So I'm going to pause it, but just so you know, we will be doing that. Okay, once you're done with that, it should look something like this. We're going to glue it one more time. I'm just going to glue it across the bottom on top of all of this that we just did. And then you're going to take this end and bring it down. And you should have this kind of tube looking thing. And that is where we should be at right now. I'm going to help Carly with hers, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we got our tunnels, we are going to string the elastic through. So give me 1 second. Okay, so now we're going to cut the elastic. You really don't need it as big as this. If you stretch it out, it doesn't even really need to be as big as that, because that's what's going to make it scrunch. So I'm doing like this much, and it's actually that much, so it's like that on that. And it will go through, trust me. You will be able to tie it. So I'm just going to cut it there. And I'm also going to cut Carly's. And then we're going to string our elastic through here. Just shimmy it down the tube and then grab it from the other end. If you're having like a hard time, maybe tie it on to something like a pen or whatever. I don't really have anything like a pen. So tie it to these scissors. Have it go down the tube. And then once it gets down there, you can stick your scissors in too, so it will go extra long. So yeah, once we get ours down the tube, we will come back. Okay, once you're done stringing it through, you're gonna tie it. If you don't know how to tie, one over the other, it goes under. And then cross again through the hoop. And make sure it's tight enough so this actually scrunches. And then if you want, you can glue these two together so you don't see your elastic. You can also cut your elastic, which I'm gonna do to make it shorter so you definitely don't see it. So I'm gonna cut my elastic so it's really short. And then make sure it's really tight so that doesn't come in. And then I'm gonna glue this so you can't see the inside of the scrunchie. And there you have it. There is your very own homemade scrunchie. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you next week. Bye!